All right, thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon. My name is Megan Lamont, and I work with the 2017 Bond Communications team. I'm going to pass it over to Principal Chrissy in just a moment to lead us through the grand opening. But on the screen, you'll see a couple of reminders for our presentation. While your video and audio are off, we encourage you to leave comments in the chat. Tell us what you're most excited about at the new Bear Creek. As a reminder, if you can't see our speakers when they talk, make sure your presentation is not in full screen mode. If you need closed captioning or Spanish interpretation, you can select those in the menu at the bottom of your screen. Finally, in the chat box, you should see a link to the program for those who would like to follow along at home. Make sure your chat is set to panelists and attendees so we can all see your messages. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Principal Chrissy so he can get us started.
So good day, Cubs and AISD leadership and community members. Proudest day of my life as a professional. Thank you so much for joining us today. Obviously, we had hoped to have this in person as an entire school community, but I'm glad and feeling very blessed that we can gather virtually to celebrate this very auspicious day as we open the doors officially of Bear Creek Elementary. I assure you that we will have another celebration in the future when we can safely gather in person, and for now, I'm just glad that we're able to spend this time together. As many of you know, Bear Creek is the first totally new school built out of the 2017 BOND project. The campus is the culmination of 3 years of planning, dozens of meetings, and hundreds of hours of work by our partners. And I wanted to take a moment to recognize all the partners that had an integral role in helping Bear Creek become a reality. First, our project team, ACOM, and then BGK Architects and Flinko. They've been amazing leaders throughout the design process, from the very first blueprints to all the CAT meetings, which I sat in, and they just managed hundreds and hundreds of comments and different points of view, and were able to filter that and synthesize all of that to create this beautiful institution. And we would not be here today without your expertise and dedication. The campus architectural team, was instrumental in bringing this campus to life, and the participation and the insights ensured that this campus would truly be a reflection of this beautiful community, custom built to our kiddos' needs. So thank you. I also want to thank all of our students, all of our Cubs, and all of our families for all their patience and understanding and support. I cannot imagine being in a more supportive environment than we are right now. Our teachers feel it, and I feel it. It's tangible, it's palpable, and we would not be here without your support. Even though there are circumstances that we obviously did not imagine for our grand opening, the campus feels like home. I stated to our reading specialist this morning that I've interacted with everybody's names and faces so much that it's like we all kind of know each other. It's kind of like we're already a family. We are going to make new friends, and we're going to make amazing memories at Bear Creek. I know that everybody is very eager to see what the campus looks like. So we filmed a tour of the school with the help of Melissa O'Connell, who was a member of our CAT team, who's now our art teacher. And then also Jessica Henderson, who's a Bear Creek member, one of our CAC members, and also a member of our CAT team. So without further ado, let's check it out. Please comment in the chat the spaces that are most exciting to you. Bear Creek Elementary community, welcome to our ribbon cutting ceremony. It is my distinct honor and privilege to be able to cut this ribbon, welcoming students to a brand new modernized school as a part of the 2017 bond package. I'd like to thank our Board of Trustees for their hard work in passing the bond project to provide our students with a reimagined and reinvented urban school experience. Especially would like to thank our trustee Yasmin Wagner, who works so closely with our community, outgoing superintendent Dr. Paul Cruz for his hard work, and incoming superintendent Dr. Elizade for all of her support. This is truly a modernized school environment. We cannot wait to welcome you. So are you ready? Cubs, are you ready? 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. So the fact that we are part of the 2017 bond package is weight that we all carry with a lot of joy, honestly, because we really are reinventing and reimagining the urban school experience. And to me, this symbolizes the hopes and the dreams of what we want for our children and what we want for our future.
The fact that this 21st century school is being built here says to the community that that they're being supported by the district in this new type of learning that supports what this community and the students will need going forward in the future. Not just preparing them for their lives and to be happy in a regular life with social emotional learning, but the 21st century learning of the 4 C's that we all follow: collaboration, communication, creativity, critical thinking. The space really supports that type of teaching.
One of the things that I think about when I think about the uniqueness of the Bear Creek Elementary actual environment is the fact that we will leverage it to solve problems. We will leverage it to get outside and to start looking at things a little bit differently. So the environment, to me, is just encapsulating the opportunity for us to change.
I just think it's a very inviting building, and it's welcoming, and it's going to produce a culture that I think is very integrated with each other, and whether it's between 2 classrooms or between the entire grade or whether it's just the entire floor, it's going to lead to having a lot of opportunities for children to work with all the other kids that are there.
So the space is designed to make people collaborate and to get teachers out of their rooms, to get teachers outside of the front of their rooms, and to encourage interaction and be solution seekers. The maker spaces and the STEM labs and the outdoor classrooms are all designed to incorporate collaboration so we can truly solve problems.
This space is everything an art teacher could want in an art space, so there is just no limits. The whole school gives you everything you need to teach how we're wanting to teach now.
What this modernized learning environment is going to provide us is an atmosphere to truly solve problems and be solution seekers.
I am a mom here in the neighborhood, and I volunteered to be on the CAT committee, which is the campus architectural team.
Working on the CAT team was really amazing. The architectural team really knew everything about 21st century learning and what would be needed in the building already. There were a lot of really good discussions about big questions like what SEL looks like in real life in a room and in a building, and what the students would need to be successful in a building.
Our students are going to need to be able to collaborate and be able to problem solve and be able to communicate and have critical thinking skills and also be culturally proficient. So that modernized learning environment provides them with those collaborative spaces and the opportunity to go ahead and interact with each other, focusing on a different variety of inquiry-based opportunities.
The fact that it's designed with collaboration in mind is going to be really game-changing for everybody. It's difficult to teach in the 21st century way in a building that isn't designed for that. And there were people on the committee that, teachers like myself and principals, parents, and they even asked kids, what they thought about the space. So they got all the different perspectives and they really put it all in one building. They really listened and responded to all the ideas that we had and everything that we talked about that would be needed to meet the students' needs.
It was really interesting to see an insider view on how a school really gets designed. It's not necessarily always about the dream of everything you'd want in it, and it has more to do with all of the incremental important things that need to be in it that AISD required as well.
And that led to choosing the staff, which was the distinct pleasure that I've had over the last 9 months of choosing people who I really feel like embrace education reform and understand what our 21st century learners are going to need.
I think the outdoor spaces is what I'm the most excited about, because I've been teaching outside for many years, and there are a lot of challenges in teaching outside in spaces that were not designed for that. So to have actual outdoor classrooms that are designed for that is going to be just amazing for the kids. I just know the impact that that can have on the kids. It inspires kids to be outside, and it makes them focus better, and it makes them happier in their learning, and so they do better.
I'm really excited about the classrooms and the outdoor learning space. I think that's a wonderful addition to any school. Children really need to be outdoors when they're learning and not just when they're playing. They need to be part of nature. And if you're going to teach about science, why would you not want your children to have the opportunity to go outdoors and be a part of it? If they can touch it and feel it, they're going to learn better about it. And if you have that in your backyard, you absolutely should be doing that.
I mean, obviously the outdoor classroom is unbelievable, but I think that our courtyard is probably my favorite feature. It's named after Hunter Lane Henderson, who's a little boy that passed away in 2018, and our AISD Board of Trustees chose to name the courtyard after Hunter, and he symbolizes joy, and he symbolizes hope, and he symbolizes all of our children. So if I had to pick one feature, it would be our courtyard. The one word that I would use to describe the Bear Creek Elementary community is a Zulu word, and it's Ubuntu, and it's loosely translated, we are because we belong.
It's the togetherness of the community, the school, the teachers, the parents, the kids, all coming together for one purpose.
I think it's a wonderful community that is supporting of Mr. Christie and the ability that our children will be able to work together and have a classroom in their backyard. And I mean, who doesn't want that for their children?
When we're able to open the doors safely for our students to return, it is going to be, and I've used this phrase multiple times, it's going to be a joyous occasion. I cannot wait to get in that space with my teachers and with students and with parents. We've been waiting for these doors to open for 2 years now, and we're very, very excited, and we're honestly a little impatient, but we know we need to do things safely, but it's going to be joyous.
I'm excited just to see all their little faces, even if it's like half of their face, because I'll recognize all of them. I've seen them, every day on Zoom and teaching them and just talking to them and connecting with them online. And, I already feel like we're a community, but to like physically be together as a community is just gonna make it that much more special.
I'm just excited to see the joy in my daughter and all the children's faces when they can see their friends and be with their friends and their teachers again, and they can explore this beautiful building that they keep seeing pictures of and they keep hearing all wonderful things about, but they haven't had the opportunity to see and touch and feel and be a part of. And I'm excited for them to get in here.
So clearly we have an amazing campus. It's absolutely beautiful. I just wanted to thank the Bowie company for doing such an amazing job encapsulating many years of work in that video. So we really appreciate it. With that, I would very much like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Stephanie Elizadeh. Let's please give a very warm virtual welcome for Dr. Elizadeh.
Thank you so much, Principal Chrissy. What an incredible tour. I can't wait to see Bear Creek in person. For those of you who may not know me yet, I'm Dr. Stephanie Elizalde, the proud superintendent of Austin Independent School District. It is truly my honor to be with you all virtually this afternoon. I really want to take a moment to recognize Principal Chrissy for his thoughtful leadership during this time. Not only has he led students and teachers through a new phase of virtual learning, but he has built an incredibly supportive community. As he mentioned earlier, this is the first new school built as part of the 2017 bond program, and it is so great to see families from across the district come together as a new unified school community. Let's all give Principal Chrissy a virtual round of applause. What an exciting day for our Bear Creek students, families, team members, and project partners, really for all of us at AISD. First, I'd like to recognize members of the Austin Independent School District Board of Trustees, Vice President Cindy Anderson, and Trustee Yasmin Wagner, who you will hear from in just a moment. Thank you, both of you, for joining us today. I think we also have at least one additional trustee who's tuning in. I saw Trustee Ann Teich writing something such positivity in our chat. So welcome to Trustee Teich as well. And again, thank you to all of our Board of Trustees for their dedication and commitment to the district. I also want to ensure that we thank the Community Bond Oversight Committee and the Facilities and Bond Planning Advisory Committee for their work on the 2017 bond program. Along with our district team members, these groups continue to advance our mission of reinventing the urban school district experience, which is really on display today. As I step into my new role at the district, I am excited not only to look ahead to our future, but also to celebrate the incredible work that's been accomplished so far. Being the first AISD school from the bond program, Bear Creek certainly has something that everybody is wanting to see. And wow, even through video, it is evident that this is a beautiful campus. However, let's be mindful that this building, beautiful as it is, truly is a shell. However, with the addition of you, our students, our staff, our teachers, our leaders, our parents, our community members, that's when it becomes a school. A place where our young scholars will come in order to learn and grow in understanding of themselves and the world around them. The emphasis on the environment has created some truly unique spaces in this new school, ones that will soon be home to plenty of treasured memories in the Bear Creek community, I'm quite sure. It's important to mention that our modernized schools are especially well equipped for social distancing and flexible learning. With adjustable walls, movable furniture, and additional collaboration space, Bear Creek and other modernized campuses offer new opportunities for creative learning. Our lives have changed in some pretty significant ways over the past few months. I know we are all still adapting to new learning styles, but I want to underscore how grateful we are for your patience and your flexibility. Our teachers and support staff are amazing leaders and advocates for our school communities, and we sincerely thank you for all that you are doing to support students during this time. I know we're all looking forward to the day we can safely gather as an entire school community. But until then, I'm thrilled to be here today to honor Bear Creek. This is an amazing milestone for Austin ISD. Thank you again for joining us, and congratulations, Bear Creek. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Cindy Anderson, Vice President of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dr. Elizalde. I'm so grateful to be here with you all today, and I want to start by saying welcome home to our new Bear Creek Cubs. This milestone has been years in the making, and it's so rewarding to see all of the hard work pay off. Principal Chrissy, a special thank you to you and your faculty. Your leadership does not go unnoticed. I'm proud to be part of the team bringing 21st century learning spaces to our students here at Bear Creek and throughout the entire district. The Board of Trustees tackles a variety of issues in the district, sometimes controversial or challenging. And I would like to echo Dr. Elizalde's gratitude for the patience of our students, our families, and our teachers. This is not the school year we envisioned, but it's still so important to celebrate these achievements along the way. With the 2017 bond program, the largest in Central Texas history, we make a significant commitment to our community to deliver the highest quality education experience for all of our students. Today, Austin ISD honors our commitment to bringing these vital improvements to life. Congratulations to Principal Chrissy, Bear Creek students, and the entire community on your new school. I would now like to introduce my fellow trustee, Trustee Yasmin Wagner.
Thank you, Trustee Anderson, and hello to all our Bear Creek Cubs who are tuning in. I'm super excited to be here with you today and getting to celebrate this exciting new school. As the trustee for District 7, it's really been incredible to see Bear Creek take shape in our neighborhood over the past couple of years. And it's really exciting for me to see all of your comments in the chat and all the things that you are already love about your school, and can't wait to explore and be part of. I would be remiss though if I didn't mention that it's thanks to our Southwest Austin community and the voters of all of Austin that we're able to enjoy this brand new amazing space. After all, we know that having inspiring, incredible spaces like this are so important for our students. And your support of the 2017 bond program was able to make that a reality at Bear Creek and for many of our neighborhoods in Austin. The video that we just saw shows that Bear Creek isn't just beautiful, but more importantly, it's a nurturing learning environment. And that's exactly what AISD students and teachers deserve. I've been lucky enough to see this space in person, and it is a gorgeous campus. And I look forward to seeing it filled with students and coming to life in the way that we all dream, and once it's safe for us to do so. So I'll close by saying congratulations and go Cubs!
Thank you, Dr. Elizalde and Vice President Anderson and Trustee Yasmin Wagner. I know y'all have had experiences with y'all for for a long time, and it's I'm honored to be able to do this with y'all. So thank you. I am very excited. Now I saw the video yesterday, and I got a little teary, and I got a little teary again today. The video, they really did. Louis and company did a great job. But I'm very excited to introduce a special video of our students. I have not seen this, so I am very excited to see what they've done. Wow, thank you. That was awesome. I had not seen any of those pictures, and that this does an outstanding job of highlighting our spaces. You know, we really are welcoming back all of our students starting on Monday, and so we'll have about 240 kiddos in the building. We really can't wait to have everybody that is a part of our community to come into our four walls. So thank you very much. I have a script, so I got to stick to the script, but it was really just great. Thank you so much for everybody who contributed to the video. We can't all be together, but it's more than heartwarming to see your faces. So the building's going to open up a whole wide world of opportunities for all of us. We really don't know where this is going to take us and the places we will go together, but I can't wait. With that, I'll close by saying how grateful I am to each of you for your support, and I really mean that from me to everybody. It's just the support has just been amazing. This day was a long time in the making. This is a grand opening. It's great. So hope everybody has a great weekend, and all right, go Cubs.